Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975. I want to talk about this rumour that's flying around about the Xbox 720, or whatever it's going to be called. Now before you say, wow, you're late to the party, I know a lot of people have talked about this already. I've got kind of a different stance on it. There's two main things I want to talk about. One, this initial rumour, and two, excuse me, if this rumour is true, what it means to me. Now first of all, I think this rumour could be one of two things. Either it's a rumour that's been put out there by a fanboy, or it's a rumour that's been put out there by Microsoft themselves. And if it is put out there by Microsoft themselves, I think actually it's quite a clever move on their part. Because think about it. We know very little about the Xbox, the new Xbox and the new PlayStation 4. But as of right now, which is the one pre-E3 everyone's talking about? It's the Xbox, isn't it? No one's really talking about the PlayStation 4, everyone's talking about the Xbox because of this rumour. Whether that's right or wrong, this rumour is, it's given it a lot of publicity. So if that's true, and Microsoft put this rumour out there, just as that, a rumour, it's got them a ton of publicity, and in a small way, all publicity is good publicity. Now, what I also think it may be is, I think we've got to take it with a pinch of salt. At this stage we really don't know if it's true or not. But I think, it could also be Microsoft is testing the water. Think about it, from their point of view, from the game company's point of view, they don't want second-hand games, because they're all corporate bastards and they just want to make as much money as possible. But they do know, to a small degree, that while we're all pissed off with this no second-hand games, no trading stuff, we are also banging our heads against a brick wall because, let's be honest, the game companies call the shots, and I think it's terrible. I don't agree with it at all. But, they're probably thinking, well, quite a lot of people might just go, well, whatever, we can't fight this. So I think they're testing the water. I mean, all I've heard about it is, and this is the same for me, well, that's true, Microsoft, you scabby bastards, I'm not buying your new Xbox. So, this does kind of benefit Sony as well if they were, toying with doing this. So, the fact that there's been such a negative response to it means they probably just go, well, this could, as much as we benefit from no second-hand games, this could actually really harm the launch and the sales of our console. So from their point of view, all they've got to do is get to the E3 show, unveil their console and say, by the way, that rumour about the lockout chip, that was just a rumour, we never started that was started by a fanboy, and no harm done. So I think if the rumour is put out by them, it was quite a clever move on the part of Microsoft. At the end of the day, no harm done, they can gauge the market with it. Now the other point I want to talk about is, if the rumour is true, then personally, I buy second-hand games. New games are expensive. I subsidise my collection by buying second-hand games and trading my games or recycling my games. So from a point of view of an owner, if I can never ever buy a second-hand game again, I kind of think this is a very irresponsible move on the part of Microsoft or any game company. Because at the end of the day, we live in a time when we're constantly be told that the resources on this planet are finite and we all need to be green and we all need to care about the environment and look after the planet because we're killing it. So what Microsoft is basically saying is, from now on, if you buy a game, there's only one of two things. One, you've got it for life. Regardless of whether you're going to play it again, regardless of how good it is, you've got it for life, because at the end of the day it's useless to anyone else. You can't sell it, you can't trade it, you can't even give it away. It's yours for life. So the problem with this is, people only have so much space, so much storage. From a logistical point of view, your house can only contain so much stuff. It ain't gonna get bigger, is it? This is a problem for me. That's why I always trim my game collection, my current gen game collection. Unless I really, really like it and I'm going to play it again or play it online, I trade it. Not to make money, but simply because I've only got so much room. So to say that I can no longer do that, then what's my only other alternative? To throw it away. So going back to my point about, we've got to be green and we've got to, look after the resources and the environment. Basically what Microsoft is saying, if they go this route, is, if you're never going to play it again, or you can't, you haven't got the room, you're going to have to throw it away. You're going to have to throw it away. Throw away a perfectly good piece of software. It's not that it's broken, but no one else can play it, and you don't have the room for it. So that's it. That's your only opportunity. The only thing you can do is to dispose of it. And like I said, I think from sort of an environmental perspective, that's disgraceful. That's disgusting. Anyway, that's just my opinions. What do you think? I'll see you later.